Yo, what up, guys? Your Fruit Punch Saber here. And we're back with more Tsukihime. We're going to continue on the Ciel. There's no news I really have to go over, or nothing I really want to show you guys at the moment. So we're just going to go straight into, see if I can master this. Did it work? Bitch. Oh, I hate this. Why does it fuck up my screen so much? There we go. There we go. There we go. Everything's cool now. Boom, boom. Well, let me get closer, right? So I can get that ASMR vibe. There we go. Deep throating the mic. I guess that's what I do best, right? Not really. But here we are. We're back with more Tsukihime. Blue glass moon under the crimson air. And we're doing Ciel. We chose Ciel Senpai. But we're side of Arc. Because we have to stop the mass murdering. The serial killings. And I also saved the H scene. I don't know why. We're at chapter 7. Bow in the Sky 2. I'm watching a dream. Oh, damn, that just reminded me. So a little bit of rewind back to from the previous episodes. Dude, is Roa a chick? That would be so hype. That would be mad cool. I don't know why it'd be cool. I think it would be cooler though. Because I wouldn't expect that, right? That's like I don't even know if you can call it a twist, but I think that would be cool. I'm watching a dream. A vague dream without any particular significance. Whoa, it's Arc. Do I like her? I don't know my true feelings, but I can't deny the reality that I'm always concerned about her. Dang, do I like her? That's Ciel Senpai. I don't know. It's just that when I was completely lost within myself, she helped me. If she wasn't there, I may have just died under the pouring rain. I don't know. That's why I have to ask. Why she is doing this. Why her eyes are so devoid of any emotion. Shiki-sama. I can hear Hisue's voice mingling with the morning light. Shiki-sama, it is time. Please wake up. Her inflectionless voice awakens me. I can see her death. As soon as I wake up, terrible things enter my vision. I get a headache like I was just shot in the head. God dang. I almost lose my just awakened consciousness. Before I fade away completely, I quickly grab my glasses. Shiki-sama? Are you not feeling well? No, that's not it. It's just my anemia's acting up. Lightly shaking my head, I clear my head of what I was seeing. More than that, good morning, Hisue. Thanks for waking me up. Sitting up in bed, I do my best to smile naturally. No, this is my duty. There is no need for you to thank me, Shiki-sama. Maybe, but I'm grateful. You are indefinitely better than an alarm clock. I stand up. It's not yet 7 o'clock. About 10 minutes earlier than I usually get up. Breakfast? I'll be there soon, so please go ahead of me. Shiki-sama, about that, Akiha-sama is waiting for you in the sitting room. It seems she has some questions for you. Hisue says this with some difficulty. Something she needs to ask. Is she in a bad mood? Yes. Akiha-sama seems to have realized that you have left late last night, Shiki-sama. I blurt that out without thinking. Last night I went to look for Arc and came home late. Uh-oh. I thought no one noticed. Yes, I also thought I was the only one who noticed. Hisue answers solemnly. Hisue, you realized I left? Oh. Hisue looks very apologetic. I see, you knew. No wonder the mansion entrance was open. Yes. Hisui answered reluctantly. Thanks, it was a big help. And thanks for going out of your way to do that. But Nessan realized too because of that. Nessan and I have 2-hour shift watching the mansion. Damn, dude! So that means Kohaku's not on our side. Kohaku's on Akiha's side. Well, obviously, Kohaku is Akiha's maid. But Hisui's on our side. Let's go! And she found me about me unlocking the entrance. I see now. Kohaku-san is Akiha's servant, so she would have leaked it to Akiha about last night. Hisui, there's no need to apologize. It was my fault that I was walking around at night, so I should take the blame. I'm still very happy that you left the door unlocked. Damn, that's a face I want to protect. I want to protect her. Hisui just looks at me. Huh? It is nothing. As soon as you change, please go to the sitting room. Dang, I want to protect her. Still looking like she wants to say something, Hisui exits into the hallway. Dang, I'm going to get scolded by Akiha again. He'll jump out the window, Shiki. She'll never know. I mutter to myself as I change. If I had time for that, there's still something important I have to do instead. Dang, Ciel Senpai keep flashing in my mind, bruh. That's right, I have to talk to Senpai. I get the headache again. It faded when I was talking to Hisui, but as soon as she left, it started hurting again. Crap. This doesn't look like it will end soon. I bear the pain as I collapse on the bed. It doesn't ease up. Throb, throb. A pain like I'm being stabbed in the head. It makes me completely forget what I was thinking about earlier. Come to think of it, in the 8 years since the accident, I always had to deal with my broken body. Dizziness, headaches, and anemia occurring unexpectedly. I can't count how many things I had to give up because of that. The doctor said it was a miracle just surviving it. Just being able to live is a miracle, so putting up with various pain is perhaps necessary. These broken eyes. Sensei, who was able to alleviate these eyes, told me to treat that miracle very importantly. Those words. Does she mean that human life is not so much precious as it is not returnable, so I should treat it carefully? These past few days, I've seen the deaths of many people. Too easily. Lives ending so easily. It's almost comical. If it is something that ends so easily, doesn't it mean that it was only worth that much from the beginning? If that's the case, it is meaningless to view life as precious. Why, since when did you start thinking like that? What? What? Life is precious, meaningless. Dang. What the hell? This is cool. I like that. I like it when main characters are dramatically different in another route, right? Like, for example, with Shiki, he couldn't dare kill anyone in Arc route. He had to. It took Arc dying for him to, like, alright, I'm gonna fuck you up and kill you. Right? But he's starting to think, yo, life, they're not as precious as I thought it was. Is he talking about himself? Talking to himself? I wonder. Is he gonna be more cold in Ciel Senpai route? The headache finally stops. Maybe I saw too much blood. What a horrible thought. I take a deep breath. Filling my lungs with fresh air, I clear away the unpleasantness. I should hurry up and go to school. I should go and see Ciel Senpai. Enduring the slight pain lingering in my head, I leave my room. I go down the stairs and into the lobby. You know, my favorite character hasn't shown up. I'm waiting for my favorite character to show up in Tsukihime. If he doesn't appear in Ciel Senpai route, I'm gonna be low-key sad. Because I won't see him until like who knows when the next Tsukihime remake. So little backstory. Tsukihime is getting a remake. That's why I'm also reading it Tsukihime right now. At July or August 2021. It's because, you know, Tsukihime HD remake is coming, right? But the HD remake of Tsukihime only contained 2 episodes. I like to call it episodes. Or 2 routes. It only contained Arc route and Ciel route. And if my favorite character didn't appear in Arc route, we barely saw Hime. Hime was only in a flashback, so if we don't see, I know we're not going to see Hime. I don't think we're going to see Hime, honestly, on the rest of the game. I think she's probably just going to be in the past. But I'm hoping at least my favorite character will show up in Ciel route. Oh shit. Whatever. I guess I already revealed the gender. If he, maybe I should have kept that she. All right, whatever. Fuck you. If my main character doesn't appear in Ciel Senpai route, I'm gonna be kind of sad. That mean, who knows? You know how long it took Final Fantasy VII to get its part 2, and that's episodic 2. I don't even know. It's been like maybe a year plus 2. Who knows? But that's because of the pandemic also, so I guess you can't really count it. But dang, alright, let's keep going. I just really hope he appears in Ciel Senpai route. I go down the stairs and into the lobby. Next to me is the hallway that goes down towards the sitting room. In front of me is the front door that leads outside. What should I do? Aki was waiting in the sitting room, but I want to hurry up and see Senpai. Dude, Akiha, fuck Akiha, bruh. We can be nice to her in the next route. This is Ciel Senpai route, man. I had to make sure. Yeah, more than that, I'm going to school. Sorry, Akiha. No, I have to find out about Senpai. I don't have time to eat this morning. Shiki-sama? Isoe comes for the sitting room. She must have come to check on me since I did not show up after a while. Sorry, I have to go to school. Please tell Akiha I'm sorry. Please wait, Shiki-sama. You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't feeling well? I'm fine, just a little headache. Well, I'm off. Sorry I'm being selfish again. I say something really selfish and open the door before she can respond. I reach the school gate. Since I ran from the mansion, it's not even 7:30 yet. I stand and wait for Senpai by the gate. It probably looks a little strange to the other students walking by, but I don't really care. Senpai? Senpai doesn't show up. It's past 7:30 already. Ten more minutes pass by. The school gate is flooded with students as they arrive. There's only about 5 minutes before the gate closes, but Senpai still does not come. She might not come today. Yesterday I saw all that happen, so she might not come today, or tomorrow, or the day after. Thump. Thinking that, I feel a little faint. I shake my head to clear it of terrible thoughts. And then someone passed me on the shoulder from behind. Arihiko? Senpai! What the fuck? Tohno-kun, what are you doing here? Senpai! Yes. Senpai nods. Really? But yesterday you were... Before I could finish, Senpai puts her hands over my mouth. Tohno-kun, not here. Let's go behind the gymnasium. Senpai gives me her usual smile, and she keeps her hand over my mouth and pulls my arm. I try to tell her to stop, but I can't speak. She forcefully pulls me away. The school bell rings overhead. That's a long bell. Home has begun. Furthermore, no one else is around. Yes, no one can hear us here. Senpai finally released me. Jumping back, I faced Senpai directly. You want to talk about last night, right? If there is anything you want to say, please go ahead, Tohno-kun. Senpai speaks calmly, as if what happened last night was not a big deal. But it was a big deal for me. Her attitude right now makes me mad. So that really was you last night? Yes. I did say your name back then too, so it's impossible to hide it any longer. I grit my teeth. I didn't expect an apology or anything, but still. But you said that wasn't you! What was it? Yo, fucking Shiki! She was lying, bruh! What do you expect? Expect saying, oh yeah, that was me. I'm the girl and like in a priest uniform, killing all those demons at night. She's not gonna tell you that. What was it? 3 nights ago! I asked if you were the one that helped me that night in the park and you said it wasn't you! That was a lie. What the hell is this word? I've never seen this word ever in my life. What the hell? I've been along for a very long time. At least what I think is a long time. What the hell is this word? It's a shili. Senpai simply says so. A lie, Senpai? You didn't keep the promise we made. You told me you wouldn't go out at night anymore. She stares at me. I start to feel like the bad guy all of a sudden, feeling guilty about what I did and breaking a promise I only made a few hours ago, only for it to be broken. It hasn't even been 24 hours. He broke it in like 3 hours. I made the promise with you so something like this wouldn't happen. Is that how little a promise with me means to you, Tohno-kun? Yes. That makes me sad. No, that's not it. About last night, I thought Arc was the one behind the serial killings, but that couldn't be right, so I went to ask her and... I tell her all about last night. Senpai listened to it all silently. How I met her accidentally, how she explained to me about the vampire in the city, how I teamed up with her to save the city, and everything up until now. I understand. So you team up with her to defeat the vampire in the city. Right, Tohno-kun? Well, yeah, that's how it is. I can't believe it. Tohno-kun, do you really believe in vampires? Ooh, what are you saying, Senpai? Even you're the one of the church exeter. Senpai puts her fingers on my lips. Don't worry about me. Isn't the problem about you, Tohno-kun? Me? I don't have any problems. You have no self-awareness, it seems. Senpai gives a troubled sigh. I have a question. Just how much did she tell you about? How much? Well, only that vampires in the city sucking people's blood. So in other words, you don't know of her or this enemy she's after. Well, I haven't heard about it. I see. Then I will tell you about it. Wow, that's amazing. You know about that, Senpai? Well, you know, I am a member of the church, so of course I know that much. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Bro, you forgot? You just said it. Wait a minute. Man, isn't it pretty convenient when you say something stupid, but then someone catch you, you're like, oh, I forgot. You're like, what are you saying, Senpai? I thought you were the church. Oh, you're the member of the church? I forgot. I attempt to laugh it off. Jeez, I'm trying to be serious here, so please pay attention. I nod in assent. Huh? But isn't that a secret? Arc, she said you are all incredibly secretive. Yes, it really isn't something to talk about, but today's special. There isn't anyone watching over us or anything, so as long as you don't tell anyone, then it would be okay. What would happen if I tell someone about you, Senpai? Yes, I would do exactly what you're thinking of, Tohno-kun. Exactly what I'm thinking about, huh? Senpai gives that frightening response with a smile. Well then, I'll keep it very simple. Tohno-kun, how much was explained to you about vampires? Just about there are two types, how dead apostles are vampires that suck human blood. But I think I know what kind of monsters they are. That's true. Tohno-kun, you did actually defeat a vampire. But you did help me at the very end. Senpai! Yes? I watched you annihilate chaos. When I came, chaos was already dying though. I'm surprised. Then Senpai knows about my eyes? It was terrible. That one made you do such a thing. If she had a conceptual weapon to defeat chaos, she shouldn't use it herself. After seeing your bloody body, I thought I should punish her. Oh shit. Then and there. Oh. Then she doesn't know. She doesn't know about Shiki. You too, Tohno-kun. Even you were given a weapon that can kill vampires. What do you think you're fighting that thing? Did she have a hold over your weakness or something? Still looking surprised, Senpai complains out loud. Senpai, what's this weapon that can kill vampires? What do you mean? I'm talking about that knife you have, Tohno-kun. Oh, I guess she wouldn't tell you about it. It's not good for her either. Let's see, vampires have the ability to recover from most injuries they receive. With ordinary outside force, I mean normal weapons. With such things, you cannot cause wounds greater than the speed of the recovery. To kill a vampire, you need outside force greater than the speed of recovery, or something that nullifies their ability to recover. The ability of theirs, the curse of restoration, actually isn't treating the wounds. Instead, it is reversing of time to restore the damaged body part back to its original state. What? Vampires are time travelers? Damn. An occult artifact, which nullifies its effect, is called a conceptual weapon. Senpai cheerfully says all these things I can't understand too well. I kinda understand it. You're just an idiot, Shiki. You haven't seen hours of the Natsuverse. Or read hours of the Natsuverse. So, let me break it down. How can you not understand this, bruh? What do you mean? Isn't it simple? Vampires could travel back in time to heal their wounds, but only certain body parts. And in order to kill them, you need a weapon that could like mess with it or something. There you go. I give the simple explanation. Just in case anybody else was having trouble like Shiki. Senpai cheerfully says all these things I can't understand too well. In short, a magical weapon. We usually lift their curse, looking into their human past, so we do not usually use them. But for those who are not originally human, we use them, kinda like a secret weapon. Your knife is not an anti-vampire weapon she brought. Is it not an anti-vampire weapon she brought? Bro, I meant senpai. My dad gave me this. Well, is it a family treasure? Oh. But it would be strange for the Tohno family to possess as an anti-demon weapon. Senpai ponders aloud. I don't know what she's thinking, but it seems like she has no idea about my eyes. Hey, what is special about Shiki knife? Is Shiki knife special? It seems pretty cool when he was holding it. He was like, yo, this thing's kind of big for a fruit knife. And then ka-ting! Right, that shit is like a pocket knife. I wonder if they're gonna explain if it's cool or just an ordinary family heirloom. Who knows? Senpai, where did our conversation about vampire goes? If it starts, Senpai starts mumbling to herself. She smiled as if to hide her embarrassment. Yeah, I like Senpai, dude. I always thought she's like the honor student type. I thought she was gonna be like, you know how honor students act in anime. The strict type followed by the rule. Stuck up. I guess I want to say stuck up. That's maybe a little too harsh. I don't know what to call it though. You know, the honor student. Because she looks smart with the glasses on. But she's pretty cute. She's clumsy. As usual, her personality is hard to understand. Let's go back to the main subject. Actually, she does act like an honor student with this though, right? The explanation. Let's get back to the main subject. Please listen carefully, Tohno-kun. Yes, please keep it short. It seems you already know about there are the true ancestors and dead apostles. So it is very simple. The enemy she is after is a dead apostle nicknamed the Serpent. Among the dead apostle, he is considered a heretic, a special vampire. This vampire is not as strong as Chaos, whom you defeated. But he is more difficult an opponent to eliminate than this Chaos in a way, since he comes back to life even after deaths. Senpai? Vampires are immortal, so isn't it natural for them to come back to life after dying? You eliminated Chaos, right? Even if they are vampires, if you destroy their body and soul, they will be vanquished. If you kill the vampire, they will die. But the Serpent is a vampire who had conquered even this. Tohno-kun, are you familiar with the cycle of reincarnation? It is part of the Buddhist doctrine, so I would think a Japanese would be quite familiar with it. Yeah. It's that thing where someone dies, they're reborn again as another human? Or sometimes isekai into another universe? Yes, exactly. In other words, the vampire named the Serpent has made the cycle of reincarnation his own. That's what I mean when I say he comes back to life even after he is killed. Reincarnation? You mean if he dies, he will start over again as a baby? Yes. While the Serpent is alive, he chooses the next host, and when it is born, he transmits all of the information of itself. The Serpent information stays deep within the baby until it matures, or until it gains sufficient intelligence. As soon as that baby has intelligence to succeed itself, the baby becomes a new vampire, that is the Serpent. Wait a minute, what's that? Don't tell me that he does surgery on it while it's in the mother or something like that. No, it's not anything medical. Because the instant his body is destroyed, he reincarnates into the body he chose as his next host. I said all of his information earlier, but to say it simpler, think of it as his soul. It would be quite correct to say his soul propagates through the air and takes over someone's body, but is similar to an electromagnetic wave. In that case, the human brain is what does the transmitting and the receiving. His exceptional point is that he took his soul, which is incalculable, and something that disperses as soon as it leaves the envelope of the body, and processes something that could be transmitted. Her words don't seem quite real. I don't understand what she is saying. The Serpent guy is reborn as a baby when he dies, but this baby turns to a serpent vampire when he becomes an adult. But if I believe your story, it means that he will never die. It's not immortality, but it's worse than that. Being killed and reborn as someone else is like living forever. Yes, exactly. It was 800 years ago when the Serpent first became a dead apostle. Since then, the Serpent has been reborn 17 times. Damn, 17! I guess that makes sense. 10 divided by 800 is 80. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Alright, let's not think about it. Every time Arcueid has killed him. Arc did. Yes. To her, the Serpent is a special vampire. Well, the Serpent has a special meaning to me as well. But even if he dies, he would just be reborn, right? So killing him over and over is pointless, isn't it? Yes. He is killed by her, reincarnates, and killed by her again. The cycle has repeated itself over and over. If Arc had the power to kill not the body, but the meaning, then this probably would not be happening. Senpai looks down a little, and she seems to be gritting her teeth. I don't know why. However, it seems that Senpai also has some grudge against the enemy like Arc does. A vampire that is reborn every time it is killed. That's Arc and Senpai's enemy. Senpai, the Serpent guy, what kind of guy is he? He was originally a man. Oh. I thought he was a woman. Dude, who was that then? Damn, who was that? Was that Roa? Maybe he reborn as a woman. Dude, I don't know. I hope they explain more of that. They probably will. I believe in them. They're gonna explain more of that, the weird episodes with the conversation with most likely Nero and a mystery man or woman or both. He was originally a man, but that can change depending on the body he reincarnates into. The troublesome part of the dead apostle is that they are all hard to find. Because he was properly born as a human baby and his parents, The serpent transforms into a vampire only when he reaches the age where he can do everything at a satisfactory level. Until then, the human shows no hint of being a vampire. But once the serpent awakens, he uses the relationship he gained until the time to blend perfectly into society. I heard the church detects the serpent presence usually after the whole town turned into the dead. I see. For example, if this serpent guy were reincarnated in me, he will live as Tohno Shiki even after he becomes a serpent. Unless he makes a big mistake, he will be free to suck blood without people realizing it. That is scary. Of course, those around him are in danger too. But that human whom he reincarnated into, he would just disappear after maturing, right? One moment that person is living normally, and the next moment he suddenly turns into the serpent? That's very frightening. Yes, but it isn't like two people sharing one body. The human baby is still the serpent. Depending on his environment, it's either a good or bad person. But even that disappears the instant the serpent awakens. To sum it up, once the serpent dies, he is reborn into the next body, and once that body gains intelligence, it gains the previous life self and becomes a vampire. That's strange. If he did reincarnate, that baby is still human. So even if it does gain the self of previous life, the body shouldn't turn into a vampire, right? Reincarnation isn't the transmitting of personality, it is the transmission of a soul. So the personality differs every time depending on their families and upbringings, but the soul itself does not change. Once bitten by the true ancestor, it only is the body forever soiled, but the soul as well. What changes the body is the soul. The serpent transmits all of his information called his soul, so when the serpent awakens, the body becomes one with the vampire, but as you said, just that it's too weak. So he select his next host while he is alive. The family he is born into must meet two conditions. The first being one of wealth. Being born into a family of high social standing, property and money makes it easier to make the whole town into vampires later. There's another. There is an important one. But amongst normal people like us, there are also people that carry special powers. Not like magic, which is a mystic power that can be learned, but rather special abilities from birth. Such people are normally called demonic children or psychics. These special abilities are genetic, so they are inherited, passed on by blood. He chooses those families that have something not human in their lineages. A family with wealth and influence and human power. These are the requirements of his host. The serpent vampire, he seems to be quite prepared. Yet since he is a serpent, he has a very slithering intellect. That's something about the story I don't like. Tohno-kun? That was just a joke, but are you listening? Huh? Yeah, it wasn't very funny. Damn! Oh man, senpai. That joke was really funny. I laughed in the inside. It's just I'm dead on the outside. Don't worry about it. Senpai goes quiet. But I really don't feel like laughing right now. Why do I suddenly feel so down? But I understand now. That's our enemy, right, senpai? No. Arcueid and my enemy. There's no need for you to worry about the serpent, Tohno-kun. So please don't go with Arcueid any longer. Either I or that woman will destroy him. There's no need for you to face any danger. Danger? Look, isn't just living in this city dangerous enough? Even Arc is fighting to protect the city. So I can't overlook this either. No, she isn't thinking about the city. She is only after the serpent for her own reasons. Tohno-kun, the dead apostles were once human. There are two ways for them to become vampires. Either they would have their blood sucked by the true ancestors who were originally born as vampires, or they change their own bodies due to magical research in their quest for immortality. The serpent has his blood sucked by the true ancestors to become a dead apostle. Do you understand? The serpent was a victim of the true ancestors, a race beyond ours. Senpai stares at me. These emotionless eyes tells me what she's going to say next. Don't tell me that true ancestor was Arcueid Brunstud. The royalty of the true ancestor who made her only mistake 800 years ago. She is the only one who made the serpent. Oh. From the very beginning, the true ancestor with existence far separated from ours. Oh, that's her. The dead apostles certainly have vampires that wield immense ability, but that ability is only an extension of human capacity. Because they have managed to attain a long life, they are able to develop their abilities and manage to find it to those super abilities as a result. In other words, anyone can develop abilities equal to the vampire if they have a long time. Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. They say immortality, but being a vampire isn't something that great. But the true ancestors are different. From the moment they are born, they possess this power beyond human comprehension. From the beginning, these true ancestors are the existence closest to the world than humans. We humans have flourished as much by isolating ourselves from the nature. While we see blessings from nature, we steal it from it. And even if nature is destroyed, we will not be destroyed. We become the most superior race on this planet because of this one sin only we humans carry. We can no longer be part of nature. In this place, we have gained ways to even destroy nature, this whole planet. However, from a nature perspective, this is evil. The world itself is a form of life, so it has the will to protect itself from us. Wait a minute. But it does not have senses. So it creates a presence, separated from nature like us, to remonstrate us. Dang, dude. Senpai is weird. Nature doesn't have a will of its own? Yeah, it can, but can it be that we just can't feel it? What? For the nature perspective, this is evil. Da 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 da. Let me absorb that. This one? This one. I have a lot of water today. I have to absorb this information. Everything's green. Dang. Nature, the earth possesses a will. That is why it still exists and tries to stay beautiful. The problem isn't that we can't feel it. It's that the standard of what nature thinks is beautiful and the standard of what humans believe is beautiful are the same. Whoa, let me go back. The problem is... An existence which the world created to sense for it. These are what we usually call spirits. They are transcendental species existing on another plane different from the remaining spirits of animals in the present world. The true ancestors are one type of these spirits. They are born with the purpose to punish humans, so they only see humans as evil. Much as we think vampires who prey upon humans are evil, they view humans who prey upon nature as evil. But that's funny. Then why can't they exist unless they feed on us humans, the evil existence? Whoa. Hold on, man. This is a lot to take in. This is new content. I don't know about this, bruh. So I'm trying to absorb this. I'm slow. Existence. There are transcendental species. Existing in another plane, different from the remaining spirits. By another plane, do they mean like another dimension? Maybe? The true ancestors are one type of these spirits. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait a minute! Hold up. They only see humans evil. Excuse me. But that's funny. Then why can't we exist unless they feed on us humans? The evil existence. Bruh, because that's nature, bruh. They were made to eat us. Alright. Our blood. They eat us. That's like tigers eating, I don't even know, fucking zebras. Zebras eat the grass, and the grass just absorbs sunlight. That's how it goes. Humans are only enemies to the true ancestors. As part of nature, no, at those whose power are linked to nature itself, their power has no limits. In the long history of the church, there are only a few records of the fighting against the true ancestors. They get their powers from the world itself. Whoa. That's why she's called the Origin, the true ancestors. The Queen. The Origin Queen. Therefore, in order to kill them, a conceptual weapon with the power to kill the world is needed. The power to kill the world. Of course, such a weapon does not exist. So that means their death cannot be caused by external factors. That night, she said that in a hotel, that if I try to kill her during nighttime, these eyes will not even be able to see her death. Hold on. Oof. The conceptual weapon with the power to kill the world is needed to kill a true ancestor. Woof. So in other words, it means she cannot die. Do you understand, Tohno-kun? Arcueid Brunstad is pursuing the serpent in order to recover her power he took away from her. It's not for the sake of any humans. I don't know why she is weakened now, but if she regains her power, she will not need your help, Tohno-kun. When that happens, do you think she will let you leave safely? Of course she would. Because she doesn't have any reason to hurt me. She is a vampire. She isn't like the dead apostles who suck blood in order to prolong their life. Look, Tohno-kun. If that true ancestor doesn't suck human blood, vampires would never exist in the first place. They can survive without sucking human blood, but they still do suck blood because they have the urge to do so, and makes humans into existence outside of human nature. I can't let some ordinary person like you be with her. Senpai talk in like that. It might be because of my dizziness, but it seems like everything she's talking about is totally unrelated to me. You know, Senpai do know a little bit about Shiki background information. She doesn't know about his eyes, obviously. That's why she's treating him like a normal person. But she knows his background, that he's an orphan, that he's adopted, and he's not really part of the Tohno family. Tohno-kun, does that show you how dangerous she is? Yeah, well, I get to guess. So please don't cooperate with her anymore, okay? I can't do that. I can't consent to what Senpai's saying. Because Senpai doesn't know Arc. She doesn't know how good of a person she is. Tohno-kun. Senpai groans. But even if she makes that face, I can't lie to myself. Sorry, Senpai. I also have my reasons, so I want to help her. It's true that I don't know what she'll do if I turn against her. It's also true that I just can't leave her alone. Please don't say stupid things. Tohno-kun, you're just a normal boy. So you shouldn't be doing such dangerous things. Yeah, I'm grateful for your concern. But there are some things that I want to protect if I can. Such as the city and my peaceful time with you at school, Senpai. Well, even though you end up protecting me. But it's just too dangerous. You were nearly dead when you fought with Chaos. Isn't that alright? Besides, if Arc is really that strong, shouldn't defeating this servant vampire be simple? I'm telling you that she is the dangerous one. Please open your eyes already. She isn't human. You don't know when she'll suck your blood. She is more of a monster than a dead apostle. What? I know that Senpai's really worried about me. but I can't allow those words. Damn, dude, this is a shield route, bruh. What? I like that. No matter who route it is, I will always love Arc. Arc is always my number one, but you can be my number two. Just stop, senpai. She isn't a monster. You shouldn't say those things when you haven't even talked to her. That is true. But she is a vampire. Please understand that. No, that's wrong. Look, senpai, Arc doesn't suck blood. She told me herself. I don't think she is lying. I don't know how these other true ancestors are, but Arc is different. Just her, she's definitely... Definitely what? Look, even if she isn't dangerous, it's dangerous enough for you to fight. You can't recover from injuries like she can. If you get wounded, you would die. What I can't forgive is she knows this and still lets you fight. It's like she's just seeing you as a tool, Tohno-kun. Senpai screamed this last part. I know. I understand she is right. But because I understand, her voice annoys me. Oh! Oh! Shut up. Tohno-kun? Just shut up, senpai! Arc doesn't see me as a tool at all. You don't know. You don't know anything about her. You just think she's some sort of monster, so you have no right to say any of that. Please calm down. I know I don't know her very much about her, but there's a possibility that she could be deceiving you. Shut up! Weren't you the one deceiving me? Oh no! Why would you say that? Well, he's pissed. That's why he would say it. Damn. He didn't mean it. Yeah, he regretted it already. He was like, uh-oh. Oh crap. Why did I say that terrible thing? Senpai, I said too much. But I can't say it. Her expression looks very fragile. And it looks like it's going to break down the moment I say something. You're right, you know. You're right now. You're right now that you mention it. Senpai? Yeah, that's right. I've been deceiving you, Tohno-kun. So there's no reason for you to believe me. She suddenly smiles as if her previous expression never existed. There's no trace of it being faked. Even though it has to be faked. I can't see anything but a true smile. Damn. Because remember he's using that, not he. Ciel senpai. Remember what Arc said about her? She has like a magic thingy. Which makes it very simple. To never doubt her beliefs. So even if she's faking her smile, it might be very obvious. He can't doubt her because of the magic. I apologize for taking your time. Then I'll just disappear now. Huh? The wind rushes by. In that very instant, Ciel senpai disappears from right before my eyes. Are we skipping school? Dang, we didn't skip school! It's now lunchtime. The room gets loud, and my louder friend appears. Tohno-kun, what are you eating today? Whatever. I don't care if it's here or the cafeteria. Alrighty, then let's have some bread. If we're here, senpai might come. I'll go buy some. Any requests? As long as it's not curry bread, then anything's fine. Oh, and some milk. Roger. Damn, what a good friend, bro. He's buying me bread and milk. What a homie. Arihiko walks out of the classroom happily. Here you go. 2 curry breads and some milk. Thanks for waiting. Damn. Yo, what an asshole. Bro, I said no curry bread. What you mean? I told him anything but curry bread, but I guess that had the opposite effect. I thank him and toss some money. I start to chew on my curry bread. Hey Tohno, did senpai come? I shake my head, no. Damn, maybe she's in the cafeteria today. Arihiko, she won't come anymore. What? Did you get in a fight with her? That's not it, but she doesn't like me anymore. I'm sorry, Arihiko. If you see her, tell her I'm sorry. I really do feel like, now that I mention it, I hurt her badly. She won't come see me ever again. What's with this, Tohno? Are you telling me sorry for asking her out without asking me? If that was the case, it'll be much better. Yeah, if it was sorry or goodbye, that would be some hope left. Certainly, I think that was a pretty bad thing to say. But I'll just disappear? That's too much, right? How did he go? I said as I put my head down on my desk. Classes are over. It's Wednesday, so the rest of my classmates run out of the room as soon as classes end. It's a Wednesday like any other, but I don't feel like doing anything. If I went to the tea ceremony room, Ciel senpai probably wouldn't be there. As lifeless as the dead, I go back to the mansion. Damn, he gave up! He didn't even try to look for her! Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Hisui greets me as soon as I get back to the mansion. Even though Hisui was waiting for me this whole time, I can't even bring myself to greet her, and I make my way to my room. After dinner, I return to my room. It's still a little time before I'm supposed to meet Arc. Please don't say stupid things. Tohno-kun, you're just a normal boy, so you shouldn't do such dangerous things. Senpai was just worrying about me. In the end, is it just that I chose Arc over Senpai? Why don't you understand your own feelings, Shiki? Damn, Shiki. I asked my reflection in the window glass. Shh. My light headache returns. Recently, I've been having more headaches. Up until now, the effects of my anemia have only been dizziness. I probably changed to these headaches because I started taking off my glasses and seeing death. It's time. It's the time I promised to meet Arc. No matter what Senpai said, I had to keep a promise I made. Putting my knife in my pocket, I exit my room.